big welcome to you, Gemini. The full moon is now in your sign. The sun opposite is in Temperance. Temperance, we know, is the guardian angel. Temperance is that moment where we have realized after letting go, after the death, comes this new life, comes this new awareness, an inner focus, and understanding that when we go inwards, like in a forward bend, we are connecting to the lotus flower, and the lotus flower is that guardian angel now playing only with water and fire. In Sagittarius, or in Gemini, right, where the full moon is right now, we are the man and the woman. Now, in this month, where the sun is, we have just the 2 cups, right? In one cup is the fire, in the other cup is the water. And as you can see, when you put these 2 elements together, crazy things are happening, right? And when crazy things are happening, it's really powerful to watch what can be created, right? That's what this card is telling us. So when we bend forward, when we go inwards, we grow, we learn, we evolve, right? And become the angel ourselves. Full moon in the sign of, the opposite sign of, right? The sun is shining onto the moon in Gemini. Right? The moon is in the opposite sign, and the sun is shining directly towards the moon. And the earth is somewhere here, so it's so distant, it's so far, right? That's how we can have a full moon or a new moon. Now, when we look at the cards of the lovers, we have a way of seeing again that the transformation here is about a particular self-love first than any other person. These 2 people, fire and water, and the angel looking down, and this powerful triangle. Right here we have Andromeda and Perseus, who is saving her, this female, of this darkness. She's chained to a rock. She's chained to the earth. She's chained to the fertility of the earth. And that's what we women are chained to. We're chained to the dark side of the moon, right? Because we only see one side of the moon always looking at us. The moon is not turning, right? That's why we always see the same picture from the moon. We don't see the back side of the moon because it never gets lit, right, from the sun. So here we are chained to an earthly dark side. That's the female. And the man comes and saves her and cuts her off, right? Now here you can see I painted the pose of the pigeon pose, right? The Gemini energy is extreme opening the heart, extremely opening the hip. The two energies that we need to open to for self-love is like your sexuality, becoming aware of your sexual energy, that your sexual energy is creating the next. So this triangle is letting us know we need 2 for the third one to exist. And this is what we have to acknowledge, that children, the new seed, the new flower that's coming, is the God energy, is that next generation, the next generation, the next generation being born out of it, right? So this is the moon, right, in Gemini. And Gemini, the card in itself of Gemini is the Knight of, just looking for it, is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, look at him, he has wings, and I have here the white are from the swans and the black is from the crow, right? And again, black and white, these cards are always black and white, but you are the Knight of Swords. That's the true Gemini personality. Look at the description box below and see if you are born in that time. So now I didn't put the cards down. I wanted to, for this full moon, do it in front of you. And however they come out, I will place them. If only one comes out, then only one comes out. Your element is air. Then we have more light on a day like that. We like to eat fat on days where the element is air. The plant part is the flower. I don't have a flower right now. I have the feathers, right, because of the full moon. And the black and the white, right, I wanted to see. Okay, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So 2 cards came out together. Temperance, Sagittarius. The sun is shining a light to the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning, and the sun is shining a light onto that spinning, right? Onto that ever-changing and shifting. The moon is today in your sign, Gemini, and tomorrow it's already the waning moon, right? But today you have the full moon, so here is your reading, and this is the sun is shining a light into your life that everything is karmic. Everything is connected to a karmic cause, and this is the soul talking to you. It's 2 major arcanas, and they're important. Temperance as that energy of Sagittarius, it's always optimistic, it's going for it, right? We like having fun, right? He's also a knight. Sagittarius is also a knight. It's not a king or a queen. And understanding the dualities, the black and the white, right? As seen here as the sun shining onto this moon. The moon has no light of its own. So the Gemini, right, moon, full moon, is highlighted by this sun. So the sun being in Sagittarius, 1 card jumped out. Now when you have this, then of course you have also this, right? Because you have options. Now you have options. And look, he also has options, right? He has the sun and he has the moon. The moon becomes highlighted, then it's the full moon. The moon doesn't become highlighted, it becomes the new moon, right? So again, the Sagittarius sun in Sagittarius is shining a light onto you, Gemini. So this existence, because Sagittarius is all about existence, is all about experiencing life, and it's saying to you, Gemini, experience life, go for it. Don't think too much of these 2 phases of the spinning. It's happening anyway. So let it go. Let this go. This should I not? Should I not? Just do it, right? I'm going to put the cards separate from the other two because it came out alone. Just do it. Because while you thinking about it, the earth is already spinning. While you thinking too much about should I not, right? That this should I not? Yes, no, right? It's spinning. While you stuck in that thought, not even noticing that everything has already shifted. Everything already is different. It's important then to get connected to a Sagittarius as a Gemini, because it's your opposite sign and it will challenge you, because Sagittarius is fire and you're air. Fire and air, of course. What do we get with fire and air? Heated, stormy discussions. So let that karmic wheel spin and allow to feel Sagittarius put a little fire under your little cute ass. I'm thinking of my nephew, so. And allow to stop this extreme thinking. This doubting. Should I not, right? And again, she has two on her neck, hanging there, and meaning you always have that option that it's spinning and that it's turning and that it's changing and that it's shifting, and then we have full moon and we have new moon and nothing is coming out. Okay, here we go. So there's a whole stack that came out. First, Page of Wands. Second, the Sun. And look at them. That's it. Enjoy. Enjoy your life. Wow, look at that. And what comes after? One of your cards. 8 of Swords. I'm just looking. Is Jupiter in Gemini. Ha! Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune. Right? Nothing always stays. Nothing stays. Right? 2 cups. Remember the 2 cups are now transformed, right? Through the light in this month of Sagittarius, you're 2 of Cups. And because it's spinning, you're in this happiness, and then again, you're like, wow, right? So it's kind of like, what's going on? 2 and 2, right? First of all, you have this, and then you have that. Where are you going with this infinite 8? Infinite thinking, because look at these 3. And look at these 2 above. You see? I'm not putting the other 2s in there right now. It's a choice that you can make. Right? And this is fire. This is a Sagittarius. Can also be a Aries, can also be a Leo. He says, let's do it. Leo, the sun. But the sun is right now in Sagittarius. The sun is saying, hey, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's find a very, very powerful love, right? Not always soulmate love. It doesn't have to be always soulmate love. These two hands that hold each other starts by putting your palms together into Namaste. And when the two palms are together in Namaste, something is shifting, something is happening here. And you feel the energy. You feel the love between your right and the left, between the white and the black, between the male and the female. And then when you touch someone's hand and hold their hands, and you know there's the spark is happening, you know that the Two of Cups is guided by an angelic energy, is a soulmate, is someone that's very close to me. I must know this person from another life. Then you don't go all the time in here. What are you doing here? What is this about? I understand you overthink a lot of things, right? You're Gemini, and Gemini is everything about talking and talking and more talking. And the Two of Swords, or Two of Swords, is Moon in Libra. Libra loves to be right, loves to be exact. Moon is the intuition. Moon is that sign that says, okay, the intuitive, I know I'm right, because this is the righteousness, right? This is the card of justice. So there is this back and forth communication going on, maybe with the Libra, I don't know, but maybe within yourself. So it's very interesting. I have two cards and the dark one came alone, right? Of course I have then three cards, and of course I would like to put this one alone as well, but they came together, so I cannot do that. But both of them are at the end. You're happy, 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 and at the end, oh, I'm questioning. You're happy, happy, happy. No, but even more thoughts of, right? Don't do that. Stop doing that. Stop, right? And jump and enjoy and be happy, and don't talk so much anymore. Don't discuss things anymore. It's not good. Okay, what else wants to come out for you on this full moon, right? I'm doing it a little different, as you can see. And it's important that we sometimes shift, right? We can do the same thing, but slightly different. And that's what I'm doing. I felt it, right? I wanted to do the short, quick videos for all the zodiac signs on this new moon. And it was really not flowing. I was talking and it was just not happening. And I didn't feel it. And now I'm like, decided to do your reading like this. And it feels right? So we need to look at things and see what we have to do sometimes to change it, to make it more clearly up to date. Also, I have to be up to date. I also have to understand that life is spinning and life is constantly changing, right? Okay, so the 10 and the 10 of Wands says sometimes you might do a little too much. But doing a little bit too much means also that this is Saturn in Sagittarius, right? Sagittarius, and you got Sagittarius. And Sagittarius tends to do too much because Saturn means that we run against time and space or discipline or structures, and we need to do things because society tells us so. Do it because you want to do it, then it's not becoming a burden anymore. Even though it's a lot to do 10 things at the same time. Action. 10 actions. Imagine you're doing 10 things at the same time. You're on the phone, you're cooking, you're holding a baby, you are at the same time breathing, you're at the same, I mean, it's like, it's crazy, right? You cannot do so many things. And you watching TV and you hear music, or you, I mean, you know what I mean? And you do a lot of things. Understand that the spinning of the wheel is also creating a new outlook on this, maybe, you know, turning that. And it's interesting because she's already coming down. She already has put 1, 2, 3 into the ground, and she went up, but now she's letting go of doing too much. Very interesting, right? I'm gonna put that separate underneath. I still do 3 rows. I'm not letting go of that one. I don't know, 3 is the 3 dimensions. Actually, I put it next to the 8 of Swords. And now the last row I want to get right in a way that's, I still do like that there is a past, that there's a present, that there's a future, even though everything is happening at this moment. Your 2 central chords are this for me. Happiness, sun, self-love, then of course a love with a partner. 2 of Cups is Venus in Cancer. And Venus is love, relationships, etc. And Cancer is always the healer, the female healer. She's the Queen of Cups. And we heal, right? When we heal, that's when we know that things are moving forward, right, in life. The King of Wands, Leo, and here, of course, the sun is always in Leo, right? The sun is connected to the sign of Leo because it's the strong month of excitement, of happiness. And there is a Leo in your life that's saying, okay, let's do it, right? So I'm taking this down because it's a wand, and I'm putting this next to him. You will see I take a picture again at the end, and you can stop the video and look closely at the cards yourself. Okay, I want one more. The Leo. What is this Leo? You doing something with this Leo? You working with this Leo? And there's something that can be created. Something young and fresh, new can be created if you don't overthink it. And of course, this is the 8th month, right? 8th August. Oops. Ah, beautiful. Yeah, giving and taking between, all right, this person, and working, finding a way of working where you give and take, where you give each other enough so that this becomes a fruitful action, becomes something, a financial, equal give and take Because the Six of Pentacles is always Moon in Taurus. Moon in Taurus means when you give, you can also take. And when you take, you also need to give again. So there is a powerful shift happening in you saying, I want to learn and grow. And you have here the Page of Pentacles. And the pages are the dreamers. The pages are the young generations. The pages are the ones that say anything is possible. They're not established. They're not fixed like the kings are. They see life. They're like, let's do it. Whatever it is. Because if they don't do it, who does it? Because the wheel is spinning. You see, the wheel is spinning. Full moon, new moon. Full moon, new moon. Now is a full moon in your sign. Right? And next year is, in Gemini, you have the new moon. Allow this fresh new energy to come to you, because it's very interesting. It's almost like she's here, she's and of course we have the black and the white here as well, the black and the white, but right now she's going a little bit too much into the black. And how do you get out of too much thinking? Is by action, by doing something, by throwing something up in here. And particularly you, Gemini, you love to overthink, you love to overtalk, you love to over discuss. Do something to get out of this this ping pong game. Do it. Do it. Open your arms, throw them up, enjoy. Say, no, I don't go into the thinking. I don't go into the over analyzing, particularly this special love that I have. I don't want to overanalyze it anymore, right? And I want to create something fresh and new. And it's funny, I wanted to give you, and of course, fresh and new. Oh, look who's underneath. You see, these are signs, right? So you have here the fresh, and when I grab the stack, this one slide open. And look, Sagittarius, enjoy. It's saying enjoy. All right, I'm going to put it there. And when I wanted to give you the oracle card, I turned the deck around and I have to look at it, and it's the Sorcerer, right? Go and manifest. Go and make your dream come true, because if you don't do it, no one will do it. And now is the time. Now, today is your full moon. Do it. Absolutely do it. Whatever it is, right? Even, love, excitement, doing, enjoying, manifesting, creating. The Sorcerer is the one that creates that. The Sorcerer is the one that says, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I just wanna, one card, what you can do for the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords leading into the Ten of Wands. Maybe thinking too much about, oh my God, all the things that I have to do, all the things, this actions that I have to do. Sometimes that's part of life. I have so many things to do right now, I don't even know where to start. It's crazy. Did the Wim Hof, and I took a friend at the last day, and she stayed longer in the water than me after 21 days. I think you saw the video, those who are following me right now. And she called me this morning, and she said, you know what? She works for this magazine here in Lake of Constance, and she says, listen, we want to put it on the but it's a little too long. Can you cut it? And I'm like, I don't have time to cut it. I'm doing so many things right now. It's almost like I feel like I'm like doing a lot. But, and of course that gives me that kind of like, oh, how I'm gonna do it, right? So I wanted to get a card for how am I getting out of this thought. And look what came out. True love. Absolute pure true love for this union of a seahorse, and it's the male who carries the babies. It's the male who carries the pearl. This beautiful understanding of like the man is now here to bring the love back to humanity. Women have the love naturally in them. But now it's up to all the men to become true love. That's the message. True love can heal anything. True love calms you down. Wow. And I put it there. Underneath the deck, one last card for you, my dear Gemini. I haven't seen it. Again, 3 pages. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and now the Page of Water. Yeah. What you're doing is for the new generation, next generation. And this is a highlight. This sun is highlighting your area of a big change for the new generation, for the next step, for those people who say, hey, we just do it, right? And I lifted up this card, of course, from the deck, and it's 9 of Pentacles underneath. If you do it for the new generation, whatever creativity you do, whatever spark you have, whatever love, right? 2 of Cups of love, whatever creative idea there is, right? Whatever music there is, whatever drumming there is, it will bring equal financial status. And then the 9 of Pentacles, it creates an independence. It creates a complete, strong financial foundation for the love of the new generation. There we go. This is the message. Your full moon message for you. Remember, right? Sorry. So, no, the sun is shining on Gemini, right? The sun in Sagittarius is shining onto Gemini. The sun is shining onto Gemini. When you bow down, when you go inwards with your ego, and then you open up, intuitive, you can go open again, even though this is the introverted and this is the extroverted position, right? I made you extroverted and I made Sagittarius introverted energy, right? This is opening into the future, and this is opening back into the deep within, the past, letting go fully of the past so that you can go really deep within, right? This is the sun is shining a light onto opening yourself completely up. Absolutely, completely open. What's happening then? 2 of Cups. Remember 2 of Cups? 2 of Cups, right? The sun is shining a light onto you, opening yourself completely up to a soul-made love. That's it. Wow, 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 wow. And of course, you always have that one love that is guiding that forward, right? That is leading that. You can always come back to yourself. You never lose yourself. You never disappear within yourself, right? And remember, you're moving forward. You are the knight. You are the angel. You are also searching constantly for this deeper love, right? Deeper understanding of love, because you're an air sign, you're not a water sign, right? You are searching for a deeper understanding of love, and the questions that you have, they are legitimate. It's okay to question things, right? It's okay sometimes to go and say, oh my God, right? Come back though to the true love, the male love that's now wanting to come through, so that you can become a true sorcerer. Not anymore that's just running forward or flying. You are projecting here with the third eye. You are projecting with your eyes, with your mind, that which you want to see in the world. That's it. That's your message. That is your message, my dear Gemini. Wow, so cool. Really cool. Love it. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing, beautiful new moon. I'm going to go meet my friend now. We're going to go into the cold water again. And I'm going to do the German reading for the full moon. Awesome. Thank you so much. Love and light. Namaste.